Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to participate in this truly amazing event, recognizing some of the very valuable contributions that have been often ignored, often left unnoticed, often not recognized. And truly very, very happy moment for me to be amongst all of you. Thank you, Navika ji, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Anand, for organizing this program. And a big, big thank you to all the jury members. It's really great to have somebody as illustrious as General Naravne, the former army chief, as a part of the jury. I was really delighted to be able to thank Dr. Rangarajan for the huge contribution that he and his team have done to make all of us Indians proud. It's wonderful that Sonam Wangchuк, somebody I've always looked up to ever since I saw The Three Idiots. And by the way, I keep seeing that off and on to remind myself of a lot of action and a lot of work to be done. But truly, your story itself is an amazing story, a very inspirational story. And it's great to have you as a part of the jury, recognizing and acknowledging the contribution of some of the amazing Indians whom we have felicitated today. Of course, Prasoon is family from I don't know how many years ago, and with him also giving valuable inputs, the jury would have been only coming up with wiser recommendations. And undoubtedly, Mr. Anand Kumar and my good friend Ritesh from OYO. This jury truly deserves to be acknowledged for coming up with some of the finest winners whom we were able to reward, recognize, and hopefully encourage to do much better, to do much more in the years to come. A big, big congratulations to all the award winners. I was just sharing with Navika ji that every time I come to this room, I feel nostalgic because this is the room where I first came to this hotel in 1988 after I had completed my chartered accountancy to receive my recognitions, possibly on a similar stage like this 35 years ago. And it was August, September, if I remember correctly. And therefore, I can understand the happiness, the joy that each one of the award winners whom Smriti ji recognized today, or those who I was fortunate to be able to meet, will take back as they get back to their work with renewed energy, with greater enthusiasm, and a commitment to do much more. And a platform like the Amazing Indians Awards helps take your message, take your good work to the larger set of people in India. I think millions of viewers across the country who will watch this either on Times Now or Times Now Bharat, or see this online on their wonderful platform, or possibly read about it in their media publications, will also get encouraged to do more. And the best part I liked about the Amazing Indians Awards is the quality of selection. Usually we go for awards where we award the big and large achievers, the guys who do projects to scale, the people who have over the years built up traction, running millions of dollars of foundations, or crores of rupees of foundations. The larger or the bigger people often get recognized. I think humble beginnings, getting recognized at the initial stage, can be a great way to ensure that the seeds that our Amazing Indians today have planted, the seeds of goodness, the seeds of oneness with humanity, the seeds of a better future for our nation, those will grow into big trees over the next few years. And I'm sure each one of the nominees, who were, I'm sure, equally good, but ultimately the jury has to select one out of 4 or 5 nominees. But all the nominees will go back very, very charged to do much more, to achieve scale, and to impact humanity in a much bigger way. I myself got into public life many, many moons ago, since moon is the flavor of the season. Was encouraged by the fact that politics is a medium by which you can impact large number of people with every decision you take, with every action that you get an opportunity to work upon. And in some sense, societal work, public service, and government work, they all go hand in hand. A lot of the work that the government does relates to many of the award winners' achievements. So when I was hearing the statistics of water having reached larger parts of India through a tap in the homes of our people, I feel very blessed to be a part of the ecosystem that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has built up, which has taken water from a tap to everyone's home and expanded that from 3 crores 9 years ago to 13 crores as we speak today. And in the next 2.5 years, every single home in the country will have Nal Se Jal, tap in their home giving them water. I saw you recognizing somebody on food security. Well, clearly, food security has been something where India and our track record is truly amazing. During COVID, I remember world leaders suggesting to us that there were more access to food grains during lockdowns or during the outbreak of the Spanish flu itself. People felt a similar concern. You can be proud that your taxpayer money, your on the food grains that the poor and the lower middle class families were eligible for, of India, remotest parts of the country received twice their normal allocation. So those who were getting 5 kilos per person got an additional 5 kilos, totally free of charge. Putting to good use your taxpayers' money so that not one single starvation death was witnessed in India in the worst of the COVID pandemic times. I've got it on record from every state and union territory who have confirmed to me that over the last 4 or 5 years, there has not been a single instance of starvation death in their respective states. And I think that's a huge achievement. And as we move to the next level of providing greater degree of nutrition for our children, for our people, I think that's where all our amazing Indians who are working in this field can make a difference, both by awareness and by connecting good Samaritans with the less privileged sections of society to encourage and ensure a better nutritional level for them. Whether it is roti, kapda or makan, food, clothing or shelter, swasth sevaएं या शिक्षा, ensuring quality healthcare, quality education. These 5 basic needs of every single Indian are being ensured by the government through various programs, through various schemes. We already have a situation where across the country, everybody has cooking gas in their homes. All the poor and less privileged sections of society are given free food grains to ensure nobody sleeps hungry. I don't think clothing is anymore an issue like it was when I first went to Vada near Palghar or in the Palghar district about 35 years ago, where we didn't have enough clothing for our tribal children, tribal women. That is a thing of the past, with clothing being made affordable and available for all. 4 crore families, which is almost 15% of India's families, have received a free home under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, both in the cities and the villages. And nearly 20 crore of our brothers and sisters today live in a proper shelter, a proper home. It has 2 rooms, it has a small kitchenette, it has a bathroom. It has transformed the lives of these families. And the government stands committed to make sure that there's shelter for all in India. And we are working towards that. These 4 crore is the number who have already received their free home or are constructing it and are at the stage of completing their construction. Food, clothing, shelter, nearly 60 crore people already eligible for free healthcare, quality education being meted out across the country has helped our young boys and girls build on their aspirations, is encouraging every young person in India to aspire for a better quality of life, for a better future for their families. And it is this aspirational young India which drives growth, which drives progress, which will drive prosperity in India and make India a developed nation over the next 24 years of Amrit Kal. As we progress towards 2047, working towards Prime Minister Modi's vision of a developed India by 2047, of a corruption-free India, of an India whose development is led by women, a country which has women-led development. Nari Shakti is desh ko aage badhaye. An India which unshackles the colonial past, yet learns lessons from history, from our tradition, our rich culture, our heritage. An India that focuses on keeping us united as one. देश की एकता और एकजुटता को प्रबल रखने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध हो. And an India where 140 crore Indians work with a sense of duty. कर्तव्य भावना से जब 140 करोड़ भारतवासी निकल पड़ेंगे भारत की विकास यात्रा में, दुनिया की कोई ताकत भारत को एक विकसित और समृद्ध देश बनाने से रोक नहीं पाएगी. And friends, we are all privileged to be a part of this journey. I deem it a privilege personally, as I'm sure each one of you in your respective areas will work towards making this vision, making this aspiration of our young boys and girls a reality. And it is amazing programs like the Amazing Indians Awards 2023, which will connect large parts of the needy with good ideas that many of you have come up with and encourage good Samaritans with CSR budgets, with an interest in serving the poor, serving the less privileged and marginalized sections of society. This connect that is possible through initiatives such as this award program truly makes this program an important element of this journey of progress. And I'd like to thank Times Group, Navika ji, Mr. Anand and the entire team. Mr. Vineet Jain could not make it due to his ill health today, but I would like you to compliment him for this wonderful initiative. I must also place on record that Dr. Veeru Muthwal, the project director of Chandrayaan-3, whose contribution cannot but be recognized. Exactly. And I was going to suggest that it cannot be recognized without a standing ovation. Similarly, we have Dr. Shaji, the project director of Aditya L1. A big round of applause for Dr. Shaji. These are the amazing Indians. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. These are the amazing Indians who are going to power our journey, who are going to truly help us meet the greater objectives of public good, not only for India, but for the entire world. Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam in action is seen by the lovely work, by the game-changing initiatives, and by the outstanding contribution of our teams working on space technology. I wish them all the very best. I'd like to once again thank the jury for your contributions and hard work to help us identify some amazing Indians and recognize their talent. I wish all of you the very best in your own work, and I'm sure we'll all go back energized for more work, energized to work for a better future, a better India for all the people of India. Thank you very much.